Alright everyone, welcome back to the week 1 coverage of the MRL Monotype Draft League. We're going to be going over our game 1 game versus Team Cap today. The game's already been played, like week 2 has already started, but I just wanted to cover the replay because I completely forgot. Like the last week or so has just been a bit busy for me. I've been trying to sort out some things. It's all for the long term at the end of the day, you know. So yeah, before we get into discussing the matchup, what team I brought and whatnot, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel for more content. We're on our way to 300 subscribers by the end of the year. So yeah, hopefully you're along for the ride. But either way, let's look at Team Cap's team and my team and basically discuss how I was going about to build this team. It's a bit more complex than you think if you see on initial view, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm the water type draft and Team Cap is the rock draft. Now you're probably thinking, why am I gonna be struggling with this, like building this like water beats rock under most circumstances? Like it should be a guaranteed win for you. That's what you're probably thinking. But like I still have to kind of decide which 6 are the best to bring versus rock, because at the end of the day rock still has strong Pokemon, but you know the type advantage is definitely in my favor for sure. Definitely my first like thought when I was thinking about facing rock was like, I'm definitely bringing Tauros here, because Tauros Paldea obviously is a water fighting type and both types are strong against rock. I have Intimidate 2 and rock doesn't really have that many special attackers, let's be real now. Like you have Mega Diancie, regular Diancie, Lunatone, which you know Team Cap does have, but at the end of the day, you know they're mostly physical attackers, which Intimidate will come into clutch a lot. So you know I obviously have to bring Tauros Paldea, Mega Swampert as well. Why wouldn't I bring my ground type versus rock? Like come on now. But obviously Tauros Paldea was probably the most important one to bring this game, because obviously CRADILY is rock's like only way of not losing to water straight away because of its ability Storm Drain, which makes a water type immunity. So like I start to watch out for CRADILY. It is a grass type, which is super effective against, you know, my team, to be fair. So like I kind of have to respect it. I was also thinking that like I wasn't gonna bring Pelipper. I didn't think Rain was gonna be too useful here, because like T-Tar just shifts the Rain. I don't really want to be messing around with that, because like it would be easy to just say, oh, T-Tar comes in, sets up sand, either I attack into it, which you know it will only get like 3-8 killed realistically, or I like U-turn. I didn't really want to play those mind games. So as much as Rain was looking good, I forfeited Rain, because also Pelipper is a flying type which is weak to rock. Like it's some basic logic that's being applied, but like you still have to kind of think about it a little bit. And I was also going to bring Empoleon as well, because like you know it's a steel type. Like why wouldn't I just take advantage of my strengths against rock? But yeah, let's look at the team that I decided to bring versus Team Cap now. And yeah, as I said before, we're obviously going to bring Tauros Paldea here with a Choice Scarf set. Choice Scarf because well, it just outspeeds everything and OHKOs most things with its stabs. Like, why wouldn't I go Scarf Tauros here? Also went Sharpedo, Shark the Deep. If anyone gets that reference, just say down in the comment section. I'll be very surprised if you guys get that reference. But yeah, we decided to go Sharpedo as well. Like, I was thinking not to bring Sharpedo, but at the same time this thing has close combat, which obviously really chunks CRADILY, chunks everything on this team, to be fair. Like I was still trying to play around the CRADILY, because it was realistically his only counterplay for me not to, you know, 6-0 him. So you know having close combat is good for hitting CRADILY, because like it will have to think twice before switching in, you know, because like, I could easily just spam Liquidation, but, you know, crunch into CC kills, you know, CRADILY, so that's why Sharpedo was here. Mega Swampert, we went some crazy Swampert set, which wasn't able to do what I wanted it to do, but it was just a bulk up set with dual stabs, and this should have been able to at least like 1v1 CRADILY to a certain extent. But, you know, Giga Drain obviously does a lot of damage to Swampert, even with a special defense investment. We have Toxapex here, aka Do Not Say My Name. Fizdefmon checks his physical attackers, which, you know, is basically his entire team. Lycanroc, T-Tar, Terrakion, Cleavor, Hisui Arcanine, but, you know, Banded would easily just kind of 2 Akirapex with Head Smash, so, you know, I didn't think they'll bring in Hisui Arcanine though. That's one thing I'll say. I didn't think they'll bring that. We have Empoleon, Kote Penguin, you know, with rocks. It was just a Spadef Empoleon as well. Like, it handles Mega Dance. You kind of have to be careful with that one as well. Then we have Expert Belt Bruxish with Bulk Up. I was really just going set up against Rock because, like, at this point, like, Bruxish Bulk Up could just solo everything on Rock as well. Like, I get a +1 and CRADILY just gets chunked by Ice Fang. And, you know, anything to beat CRADILY on this team was something I had to, you know, run, or else it was going to give me a hard time. But yeah, we'll get into the replay now. Okay guys, so this is the replay of the game versus Team Cap, and you know, my initial thoughts coming into this game, I was like, no Mega Dancey. I was really shocked about that, to be fair, but I guess they were just like, Empoleon just beats it anyway. And to be fair, like, they kind of have to try their best to win this matchup because it's just not in their favor at all. But like, obviously I saw that Tauros Paldea was looking good here, Sharpedo as well. Like, obviously they brought CRADILY. I wasn't expecting Olmaldo either, to be fair, but you know, again, I wasn't worried going into this game. I knew I could definitely get the win, but we'll see how easy it was for me to get this win. So in this position, I was like, I feel like I led off with Tauros Paldea, to be honest, but let's just start the game and see how it goes. So they went to, I led off with Toxapex actually, and I led off with Toxapex because, like, what moveset was I even running on Toxapex? I don't even remember. I had Liquidation. I thought I was running Toxic, but like, I did feel like Toxapex was probably my best lead because I wasn't running T-Specs, crazy. But like, I could just start off liquidating everything, get a poison or poison jab, and obviously Toxapex can handle things like Terrakion pretty well. So they went for the Earthquake, does 39. I count that damage. It was not banded damage, but you know, did some decent damage. Liquidate Terrakion, almost 2 KO actually, and you know, this exchange is pretty good. I wasn't expecting Taunt. I was gonna recover, and maybe I should have just clicked Liquidation. I might have. Well, that's never 2-hit KO, to be fair. That roll was awful. But yeah, they got rocks, but I managed to, you know, kill Terrakion. I went for the poison jab in case they wanted to CRADILY, you know, so, you know, I covered my bases there. So they went Tyranitar here, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna go Tauros Paldea here because I have the Intimidate and I don't really care what this mon does. So it does 25, and I'm like, okay, that's decent damage. I go for the CC, but they are obviously Choppleberry. Not like I wasn't expecting this in the first place. But yeah, they were basically just Chopple counter. Maybe if Toxapex was a bit like healthier, I definitely could have been able to liquidate that, and then like, as long as I got damaged, like, Chopple was not saving you know, Tyranitar from close combat, but at the same time, you know, they probably calced it so it lives from full HP, so fair enough. So Tauros being down early, I was just like, okay, I mean, that's kind of annoying, but what can you do, you know? So I go for the CC on T-Tar. Again, I didn't want to click Liquidation in case CRADILY came in, and you know, so Sharpedo gets his first kill, Speed Boost activates, they go Olmaldo, and I know that I had a feeling they were Passion Berry, so I didn't even attack into them. They went for the EQ, which, you know, 2-hit KO's Pex, so I'm not able to stay in there. So I have to go out to Swampert, which is max HP Swampert, so it shouldn't really be taking too much from non-stab EQ from Olmaldo. So I go for EQ there, and it does 40. I'm not any attack investment. I would have easily just chunked this one, but as you can see, Passion Berry like I expected. So you know, I take that exchange kind of well, and I'm just like, it's okay. But they go Dreadnought here, they liquidate me. I wasn't expecting that to kill, but maybe I should have calced that. But you know, maybe it was good that Swampert died there. So I go for the CC there. They are Focus Sash, wasn't expecting that either. Like, Hazards would have been very nice here, but you know, they kill my Sharpedo, which kind of annoying, but what can you do? I go for the Wave Crash, and you know, Dreadnought's dead. And at this point, like, CRADILY comes in, and I'm like, okay, so what's the plan from here? I could easily just Ice Fang this, but at the same time, I don't know what to expect. Like, maybe you could have argued I could Ice Fang, because this turn now, I swap out into Empoleon, because I didn't know what to expect. Like, realistically, I could have Ice Fanged. I don't know why I didn't. I definitely would have gone the 2-hit KO, but as you can see, Rock Polish CRADILY, so I don't know what I'm getting myself into, to be fair. So Empoleon was definitely the safer play since I have Toxic, and obviously he's a set of CRADILY, so like, I definitely was not expecting this. So next thing you know, they set up another Rock Polish. I'm like, okay, So I Toxic, and that means like CRADILY is not going to be able to 1v1 Empoleon that well because I am Flash Cannon. So Flash Cannon does decent damage to it. Now, not even decent, that does a lot of damage to CRADILY. And, you know, they go for the EQ, which kills Empoleon because I'm not Fizz Death. And, you know, like, there are some mind games here because, you know, like, I was expecting Recover in the last slot, and I was just like, if I go Bruxish, I'm outsped, and they might just recover on me, and I lose the game. So I have to go Toxapex, get its health back with Regenerator, and, you know, have enough HP so I can handle Lycanroc. Again, if it was like SD Lycanroc, I would have been in danger, but, you know, I feel like this was my only win con to get out of this alive. Also, Aqua Jet from Bruxish Expert Bot doesn't even kill Lycanroc from full, so I think this was my only game path to win this game and not lose my advantageous matchup that I had. So I sacked Bruxish here because I was just like, okay, we're going to sack Bruxish, and, you know, CRADILY goes for the Earthquake, which was probably good for me, and, you know, is down. So Toxapex and Lycanroc are the last ones left. I was praying it was an SD, but they click Accelerock and do 15, and I recover because, like, Recover was the safer play because I did want to be at full HP. If they SD'd, I would survive, and I guess I could haze, but I don't think I win that exchange anyway. So I guess Recover was probably my best play, but yeah. They keep Accelerocking. I didn't know what set this was, but they did reveal it was Scarf Lycanroc to me after the game, so obviously Toxapex could 1v1 this quite well. So yeah, Rock put up an excellent fight versus Water, surprisingly so. Definitely could have played this game better, I feel. Maybe gone a better Swampert set, I don't know. But, you know, Bruxish, I thought Bruxish would really pop off there, but it didn't. Well, Bulk Up would have actually 1v1 this physical CRADILY, I'm not going to lie. I would have been at, like, +1 potentially, but they might have just been Grass Stab last, which would have made sense, to be fair. And yeah, I would have not been able to 1v1 that. But yeah, good game there. We made it out alive, and obviously we don't even gain that much points from it, because if you look at the matchup information here, Water only gets 1 point versus Rock, whereas they would have gotten 5 points if they beat me. So, you know, I don't gain nothing from that. So at the end of the day, it's okay. In terms of week 2, I'm facing week 2. We are up against Sammy CE here, and they have Electric. So this is gonna be a very fun week, guys. You know, either I get 6-0'd or, you know, I put up the good fight, you get me? So yeah, want to thank you guys for watching this video again. Let me know if you guys are interested in more draft league content or anything, or let me know. The VGC draft is going to be starting soon, so I'll be covering my games for that. I'm not a VGC player by any means, but I feel like my draft is going to cook like heavily. So yeah, thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.